No way! Set 9 buyouts already? You guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more content. So, Minerva's still holding up $500. Not surprised about that. Die Kaiser's $500 for a D-Robo stamp is crazy. Heart Lulu's $400. Oh, Misaki Energies coming in at $169. Sure. Side builds are gone. That's interesting. $118 on Harvest Elves. Ava Mujika, $140. Sure. $135. Also looks like Sky Rollers are $94. Kind of a shame on that. And then $97 on more Ava Mujika Energy. Of course, she had to be the second most expensive. I'm not surprised to see that. Kai's coming in at 80s and down. Our FFR for Ryuto is actually kind of cheap. Cart Lulus are $70. Our Finleys are 66s. Okay. I see you. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of $60 cards. More Ava Mujika pretty cheap. Interesting. Die Kaisers are $42. Comwee's coming in at 38s. Also looks like Dissection Angels at 37s and still going. Sure. Cybilt's at 30s. That's pretty good. Dissection Angels are at 27s. It's actually incredibly cheap. I'm glad to see how cheap these have gone. Almighty Minerva's at 13s. Blavey Loss is $20 for the SR. $30 for Heart Lulu. Okay, our order, Toys Are Made for Children is $24. Blavey Loss is $16. That'll go down eventually. Finleys are at 5s for SRs. That's crazy. These are at 8s for Harvest Elves. Wow. Interesting. $4 on Cybilts. Vivinies are 5s. That's interesting. And we're at $3 on Finleys. That's crazy how much these generics dropped. I wonder how long those are going to stick that low, though, because that feels insanely crazy. Our Primordial Heart Blaze or Heat Blaze or whatever, $3. Kind of a shame that card doesn't have more usability because of the ruling on the clan symbol. Cleanups are also down to $2. That's crazy, man. These generics are going to explode in value, and people are going to be very shocked, I feel like. Die Cranes are $2. Wow. All right, secondary market. There's so many $2, $3 cards, it's crazy. Speaking of generics, this one really blew my mind. Fire Regiuses are at $45 on up to $50 right now, and I've read a lot of surprise Pikachu faces about this, and I'm curious to know. Once again, it took the course of 6 to 8 months for this card to go up. People realized, oh, hey, this is actually a very good generic Regius piece. I will say that I do think Bushi will eventually reprint this. They are very fully aware of what's going on with this card price and the spike ability of it, the playability as well. I would not be surprised to see. I'd even love to see a different color. They could get very creative with this and give an alt art for that. But yeah, you're looking at $50 right now. Opener of the Heart Philia. So here's the situation with this. As you can see down here, you have a couple lines in the sand. X-Ray Games has a line at 140 copies. As you can clearly see, the line has been moving very, very steadily with this upwards. I do think as time progresses, you are going to eventually see this card get hammered off of the market. Now, the people that did buy the giant numbers of copies of this, congratulations. You guys did your part. You helped keep the market down for as long as you have. Now, when the Overlord order comes, I think that order is not anywhere near as generic as Philia is. You will probably see some market movements across the board with that. But once again, I cannot imagine a world where that's going to stick too high up. Crossing Illumi Rays. I don't understand this one. Because it just appears to me that this card just continues to gas up so much. And it's so crazy to me. So $20, $25, $30. The fact that you have 4 here and then you gas up to $40. Now, I mean, how often do these move? They do move. That's the crazy part about this. You just had somebody buy 3 at $30, and then you had one move for 23, another for 25, more for 29. These are moving upwards, and there is really not much of a shocker to be seen here. The market definitely is taking a look at this card as a developing, card that these builds have been playing, and we're seeing it jettison on up. High five. This card, a lot of these promos are very, very crazy to me. So these currently lowest are 20, 21. I see Project CCG here has 20 of them. Not really batting much of an eye at that, but your foil appears to have just gassed up to $60. But my problem with the foil is your highest sale data in the foil is $30. Nobody has paid anything beyond that. So the card's actual value is not representative of the numbers here. So I do find that to be very interesting that you have value displacement taking place on that front. Twin Cast. This is very interesting. So we do have the deck coming out that's going to reprint this card. But the problem here is still, these are $41 on up to $45. Like, actually, how's our sales going on this? Actually, these have been moving pretty crazily, man. I am actually very concerned with the amount of turnover that we have been seeing with this. This is crazy to me. All right. Ooh. So we did get the new Seraph stuff, as you can see here. Life Royars, $35, and then the FRs are $51. Yeah. Looks like Prison's gonna be a real deck. Virenas. So keep in mind, today should be the new episode. So hey, look, Esperidier is still 120s. All right. Looks like we got Mirror Reflection Equips coming in at hundos. I mean, okay, $48 blars. Virena Esperidier is still 50s. Actually, those went up. These went up a lot for the SPs. There's no real sales to reflect on that, but that is very interesting. Mirror Reflection, $50. Okay, I mean, and still regular Esperidiers, $10-11. With Brilliant Equip still coming in $16-17. More Esperidiers at 10s. Yeah, it doesn't look like much movements on this front. Interesting. Trick Moons. Actually, we need to change this to Trick Star. I forgot. These are still 150. Wow. 39s. Okay. I love all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff we get. 18s. So many cool, like, trick cards. These are also really cool. These were $4. The back on the roads are also 4s. Interesting. Also got the state of these. $15. $13. Okay. 24s. 17s. Valnuts have actually... It's actually kind of interesting to me how much Valnut has been gaining momentum as late. And also, some Bushiroad prize cards. Also appears the energy generator now has gone down to 600. Almost a whole $100. Elementaria Worlds. We had one sale at like $640 back in June. It's crazy. Actually, it's very surprising to see some of these prices that people spin off. Oh, one of these sold at $5. That's crazy. Baldies coming in at $240. These Steam cards, these are 120s. It's interesting. Pile deleters. Oh boy, these are still 60s, man. No real change on that. Maybe someday we will see. Jewelries. The jewelry lights 23s. Combard's still 32s. These are 25s. That's kind of crazy also. Toscas are 6s. Interesting. Especially when you're looking at more of these grindy, weird cards out here. The energy's also 5 for the punch. That's hilarious. Well, What do you guys think about today's market? Please comment down below. Tell me what you guys think, and goodbye. Have a beautiful time. Thanks for watching today's video. Check out tradingcardmint.com down below in the description. Enter MCool40 on checkout. Save a little bit of money on your purchase. Check out mcoolgames.com if you're interested in getting some cool play mats and single trading cards as well. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss one of our videos. Thanks for watching.